A very fantastic day, everybody. How are we doing today? And my name is Felix. Like I promised everybody that I was going to give us an update and information about personal trading. And personal trading is not for lazy-minded people, but I want to say again, it's a cancel. Personal trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a Ponzi. It's a place where I call minimal risk, which you must learn to see how to make use of it. So that means you have to learn how to do basics. But there are quick things I will keep to you before I go into just show you how to manipulate in a personal trading. And there are tools you must learn how to make use of for personal trading. And now, many of my friends have been asking me, I did not risk involved in trading. There's definitely the risk. The first risk involved in trading, especially in crypto, is price fluctuations. Okay, so the volatility can affect your trade. Then, unlike Forex, of course, volatility is involved. But you remember, when you are trading Forex, you are trading one thing, currency, against another currency. Now, when you are trading crypto, you are trading 2 or 3 or 4 things. You are trading one asset of crypto to another asset of crypto, and the value of this asset to another value of another asset. So what you are trading when it is cryptocurrency, altcoins, bitcoins, you are trading what we call Satoshi, which is the unit of the Bitcoin. Now, when you're trading Forex, you are trading Naira, dollars. So once there's a fall against you in the market, you are off the market. So you lose money entirely immediately. Now, in crypto, you can lose money and have the asset. And that's why we say in crypto, there's no loss, but temporal loss. And there is no gain, but temporal gain until somebody has sold his asset. So once your asset is not being sold, you are still in profit or you are still in temporal loss. So there are things you must deal with in coming in and trade successfully. Please, I want to show something. When you are trading cryptocurrency, please take note that don't let anyone fool you with so much information or gambling or hypes. It is just the usual way of buying and selling in your kiosk. When you buy an article at $5, you should know that if you sell it at $5, you make no profit. You have not even gotten your capital back. The reason is that there must have been some expenses incurred when you were going to buy the thing and when you take it to your shop. And of course, you pay for shop rent and all of that. So that means if you bought it at $5 and you are selling at $5, there is no gain. So if you sell it at $6, there might have not been gain. Maybe your only capital is just recovered because of those hidden expenses. The same thing is applicable to, cryptocurrency. So what I always tell people is to understand what we call hidden charges in cryptocurrency. And so what are the hidden charges? Number one, how much you brought in your local currency, your Naira. And when you brought in that your Naira, you are buying Bitcoin, but in dollars. Now, what is sold to you is more expensive than when you make profit, how much you are going to sell back. So understand those exchange rules, that you are already not in profit, even when you want to sell back immediately you have bought Bitcoin. Because nobody will buy it at the rate at which you bought it, unless you're able to get a good negotiation, possibly. Now, and remember that it's an open market and a decentralized market that no government regulates the exchange at which people should buy or sell. Now, these issues are very important so that you don't just, do business and then making profit for people. Secondly, the buying and selling. When you place order for buying and they eventually buy for you, there's a charge. When you sell, there is a charge. So take note of these are hidden charges that you should know that, okay, if I'm on 50% of the coin I bought, just calculate that you have about 45 or 40% profit. Why? Because of how much you bought the Bitcoin with your dollar or your Naira. Then secondly, when you send the money to your exchange, when you want to buy that coin, how much the exchange platform charged you. And then thirdly, when you place order for sale, how much the exchange platform charged you. This is a place where exchange platform make crazy money. But it's risky to operate an exchange platform because an attack can happen, just like what happened to Binance, some time ago, losing about 7,000 Bitcoin, which is about $40 million. And that's why we recommend for people genuine and top strong financial, reliable exchange platform that if there are issues, they can still cope. Like Cryptopia never coped. They were being attacked, and then issues happens and here and there. And so that's some of the risk you need to understand. But as risky as the environment is, does that mean we should not, take advantage of it? That's where people are still taking advantage of to make money. Now, those are some few things you must take into cognizance. And we call something Satoshi. For some of you who are beginners, you know what is Satoshi. Satoshi is a unit of Bitcoin. And remember that in Bitcoin, we have how many decimal places after the decimal point? 0 point, then 8 zeros. That means Bitcoin have 8 different decimal places after so that's why we say if we are going to have 21 million Bitcoin, and we have about 7 billion or how many billion Nigerian population, the world populations. So if that is the case, how can 21 million circulators? Then that's when you now understand the power of Satoshi. The time will come, many of you will not be able to afford 1 Bitcoin. Because 1 Bitcoin right now, as I'm talking right now, is today about $7,900 or about $8,000. The time will come if 1 Bitcoin is about $500,000. How many people will be able to have 1 Bitcoin? So at that point, how much money do you have? $10,000. So it will be 0.000 in Satoshi. Please take note very quick for some of us who are beginners. When we say Satoshi, if it's 1 Satoshi, it's going to be 0.000. That is 7 zeros in between the decimal point and the 1. That is 1 unit of Satoshi, which is 1. Now, a unit of Satoshi starts from 1, which now go back to your primary school, mathematics. Now, the unit in Satoshi is 1 digit. Tens is 2 digits, which means when you say it's 1 Satoshi, 2 Satoshi, 3 Satoshi, 4 Satoshi to 9 Satoshi, it's going to have 0.0000. That's 7 zeros, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, when we say it's 10 Satoshi, then take note that you're going to have 0.6 zeros, then 1 0. That is 10 Satoshi. So anything from 10 to 900 to 99 is tens of Satoshi, which is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 20, 21, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90, 99, which is tens of Satoshi, which means going to have 6 zeros in between the 0 point, then 0.0001 or 10 or 10 or 99. Then when we say hundreds of Satoshi, is anything from 100 to 999. So it's 3 digits. So if it's 3 digits, that means they're going to have 0.00. So the zeros in between the decimal point and the figure is going to be 5. 0.0000100. That's 3 digit consumption. So out of 8 decimal places, 3 are occupied, then we still have 5 zeros in between to 0.0000 500 Satoshi, 600 Satoshi, 700 Satoshi, 800, 900, 999 we still have. Then when we now enter thousands of Satoshi is 4 digits. So it means it's going to consume 4 places and 4 digits remaining of 0. 0.0000, then 1000. That is 1,000 Satoshi, 1,005, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 10,000, 5,000, in that order. Now, that is in thousands of Satoshi to 9,999. That is 4 digits. Then from 10,000 Satoshi to less than 100,000 Satoshi is 5 decimal places. Why? 0.000. Okay? Now, it's remaining 5 places. 10,000 is now 10, then 1, 2, 3. That is 10,000. 10,000, 15,000, 16,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000, 90,999 Satoshi consume 5 places. That means it's going to be 0.00. That's 3 decimal zeros in between the decimal point and the figure you're looking for. Now, anything above 100,000 Satoshi to 999,000, less than the million Satoshi, is 6 digits and remaining 2 zeros in between. 0.00. Then the remaining 6 places now going to be 100,000, will now be 100. That is 3 places. That is 000. This is 6. 100,000, 101,000, 110,000, 120,000, 200,000, 300,000, 500,000, 600, 700, 800, 900,000, 999,000. We consume 7 places with 2 zeros in between the line. Then once from that 1 million is now 1 million up to less than 10 million is now going to be 0. So it consumes 7 places. So these are Satoshi 0.0100. So 0.0, that means the remaining 7 places now. So it's going to consume 7 places. 0.01 That's 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, 8 million, 9 million, 9,999,000. Then once you now enter 10 million, so 10 million will now be 0.10. So 0.10. Then the remaining 6 places, 0. So at that point, we are saying it is 0.1 Bitcoin. So when you say that money is 0.1 Bitcoin, you are invariably saying it is 10 million Satoshi. So if you say 0.2 Bitcoin, it is 20 million Satoshi. When you say it is 0.3 Bitcoin, it's 30 million Satoshi, 40 million Satoshi, 50 million Satoshi, 70 million Satoshi, 80 million Satoshi, 90 million Satoshi, 90,999,000 Satoshi. Then once it now climb back, it now say 1.0. That is 1 BTC. Then 1 Bitcoin, 10 million Satoshi. That is 1.1 BTC. So that is the asset, and each other coins to have the Satoshi fractions in that way. So understand this logic so that you don't make mistake when you start trading, your Binance. So some person want to set Satoshi, they make mistake and all of that. Now, please remember, I said we are going to be using a tool. Those tools we are going to be making use of before we talk of, guide of information that help us, which after the training, you can learn how to subscribe to some platform that's going to help you. So number one is that you're going to be using the BTC. You're going to be using BNB with your Binance. You're going to be using USDT. So USDT is stable coin, or through USD, they are stable coin. Why do you make use of USDT, TUSD? Because they are stable coin. When you have made profit and you know that the price of Bitcoin may be coming down, you quickly convert your money to USDT. So whatever happened to the market, even the market crashed down, you still retain that if it's 1,000, if it is $2,000. But remember, if the price eventually spark up again, then you make no profit because your money now is in stable coin and not in the asset, which is the Bitcoin or the Litecoin or whichever coin you perhaps may buy. Now, there are things I want us to deal with. One of the first things you must deal with is how to deal with greed. Greed naturally have both positive and negative side when it has to do with trading. But this is the point I mentioned to people. When it comes to trading, don't be too greedy. Now, always know that if you are too greedy, you might be following the market up and still follow it down. Because when it go up, you say, no, let me still wait. That's the psychology of trading. Let me still wait. When it make up to like 100%, I will now convert. And eventually it got to 80%, and then it's now coming back. When it's now coming back, they say in trading, our behavior is that we can always enjoy the rise and still wait that we want to make more. And then we'll start enduring the loss that because when it will come back. That's why they'll say cut losses. Now, so what you need to do is that deal with greed so that you don't fall victim of circumstances. If not, you see people can be in trading for how many months and for all day, do day trading. Day trade is not actually for startup. If you are doing day trade, you could lose money easily. What we recommend for people is buy low, sell high with what we call trend and breakout with cycle. So if you do that, you can make good profit maybe in 1 month or 2 months, 3 months, and then you will now more relaxed to do other things you are doing, It's not a compulsory thing. So that's why I would say when you are talking about trading in Forex, it's different from when you're talking of trading in cryptocurrency. So be careful. A lot of people come to me, hey, I want to learn Forex trading. I just laugh at them. Because not that the Forex market is bad, but it's a volatile market that has about how many trillion dollars, $5 trillion to $7 trillion market capitalization. Is the largest market. Well, why is it that we cannot make so much money? The people who are making so much money are the people who can play the money politics. That's why when we talk about Forex, if you want to enjoy Forex, if you say you are trading Forex, they say minimums will be like $3,000, like a child play. So when I see friends that told me I'm trading with $500 one time, I just laugh at them, because it's not obtainable. People who are trading Forex are trading from $10,000 and above and all of that. But one of the things, remember, I said when you are trading with Forex, Forex is a currency market. Crypto is asset and currency. So that's why you record the loss in Forex, you start from square one. You record a loss in crypto, you wait. So what you need is patience. So let's go. The next thing is that you need to deal with your psychology, which is by your greed. But developing your psychology is to design what we call trading pattern. And what are trading patterns? Understand some of those things I've talked about, cost, charges they charge you while you are buying and selling. But other thing I want you to know, very, very important, is that you need to design a pattern. And in designing a pattern, if you must be a successful trader, you need to have a notebook. Okay? Go and buy a notebook. You need to have a notebook or a journal. Buy a notebook and then open your notebook and record, update transactions. Okay? Have transactions you record. Like, I won't give you my own. Okay, so I have day today starting up of my trade. Now, my trade start up with this. And the first thing you record is opening transaction or opening balance. How much are you starting with trade? Oh, $10,000, $1,000. Now, write it in dollars and write it how much do you spend in Naira to buy the $10,000 or $1,000. Now, write it down. Then record the volume of Satoshi, which we have mentioned. Let's say it is 0.09 BTC or 0.9 or 1.2 BTC. Write it. That's the asset. What you are trading in is asset, not the dollar value or the Naira. But it's the much profit you make in the asset, the more money you multiply in the currency. So remember, it's asset accumulations and currency manipulations. So please be very, very careful. Now, having done that, you have taken record of how much money are you going to start with. You can always top up. Anytime you top up, bring your book forward and say, so amount added, and record it and know that this is your capital so that you know where you are in profit. Secondly, that's in your pattern. Design how much profit do you want to exit the market with. How much profit do I want to exit? Exiting the market, I have to design how much. So if I ride in this market, once I'm at 40%, I'm off from the market. That's you are still dealing with your greed with an effective psychology. So even if the market is still going well and all of that, you're already in 40%. If you give tolerance of it's like the market is more favorable than whatever you thought, you can just give tolerance of 10%, so to do 50%. Now, once you exit the market with good profit, even if they are pumping that coin and it's bullishing, don't come in again. Exit that market. Instead, if you know that, oh, it's like the market want to adjust again, go and look for another coin that has not actually picked up. All right, please be careful. This thing I'm giving to us is $1 million advice, but I'm just giving it to us for free for us to understand. It's an advantage for some of us who have, ventured into this platform on this forum where you are, that you have lost money, and that's why I always recommend for people. There's nothing as good as personal trading. But what an advantage. I'm sure if you are not on this forum and things happen like this, I'm not sure I'm going to share this opportunity with anybody here, because it's not a network marketing for you to say, okay, Felix wants to make money. That's why he's promoting this platform. Even though, yes, fine, over time I might make money because depending on services I recommend for you and you buy into it. But you have a choice of learning from me and go independently and do what you want to do. All right. So you must design a pattern of this is at this point I'm going to exit the market. Once you exit the market, even if the market is still going up, now look for another asset, another crypto asset to buy into that has not broken. I will show you what we call something about like resistance. So it has broke the resistance, then you are riding on it. So instead of Because don't fall, victim of buying crypto at the roof or at the middle. Always learn how to buy at the bottom. So that's why we say learn how to buy low and sell high. So if you buy at the roof, you stand a chance of losing your money and you stand a chance of losing your psychology, because any little thing that happens, they're afraid because of you bought it at already expensive rate. So somebody just, let me use for instance now, like I traded Litecoin sometime. I started trading Litecoin from $35 and it was going up and it was going up and it got to about $100 plus. And I want to exit the market that because I want to get it at $110. And the market was not forthcoming going to $110. It go to 101 and get back again to $85. So the moment it returned back to 101, 105, I sold up. Okay, and I sold up. And so later again is that I pick at $76 again, and it rise again to like 110 or 111, and I sold some. Now listen, the point there is that if somebody who is very emotional has bought at about 85 or 90, any little drop down, he will be afraid. But like me, even if it coin come down because I was being greedy, if it comes down to like, let's say $80, you just know that I'm still on profit because from $35. So always learn how to buy coin from the base. When that, like what Warren Buffett says, so be greedy when others are afraid, and be very careful when others are greedy. And one secret I'll give to you guys is that always when you have designed your profit and you really know you are in the profit, always exit the market when the market is still green. Once the market is still green, exit the market. Don't wait for the market when some red are not entering. I'm going to show you what I mean by green and red. When there are red, that people are selling already. And when there are green, people are still buying. Your market will flow and you make your profit, you exit, you go to another coin. Now, always learn not to buy so many coins at a time. If it's 3 or 4, 5 coins, you will focus on trading. You make profit, you can now move to the next, another 4 or 3, and all of that. These are skills, these are strategy. There's nobody who is successful on trading without pattern. You must design a pattern and how to deal some. It's not a must for you to be in the market every day. You don't need to day trade to make profit. Okay, so having designed how much you want to put, design how much do you want to fractions into the coins you want to. Let's say you want to trade about 4 coins: Litecoin, Ethereum, Monero, other Litecoin, Ethereum, NEO, and US. And you look at which coin that have good potential. Let's say it is EOS, for instance. Then you can say, okay, 40% of my portfolio I will buy on EOS. Then the remaining 60% I will partition into 3: 20 on Litecoin, 20 on Ethereum, 20 on NEO. Then you design that way. Then as you ride the market, if the market of EOS is favorable, you have already said, if I can do 50% or 40% on this market, what will give you guarantee of saying I'll do 50%? There are forums you will need to subscribe to, okay? Like in my platform, it's called Build With Me Premium Group. Every subscribed member of my platform, Build With Me Premium Group, is 55,000 naira. That is one. It's like a basics. Now, I have a platform I subscribe to. It's called Python Signal. Now, Python Signal is a tool that you subscribe. You have learned your basics, but you pay for subscription maybe for 1 month or for 3 months or for 12 or for 15 months or for 6 months or for 15 months or for lifetime, and then you pay. But it's quite expensive. Because lifetime, I think I remember I paid about $1,000. I think right now I'm talking about $2,000, or maybe it's not even available for lifetime. But you pay $500 for like 15 months, which is okay. You can start with that. Now, they will give those reports and give accurate to what range of price are you expecting in this coin, this coin, this coin. And you pick 1 or 2 or 3 that you want to trade on. Let's say the range they have given is around, let's say, it's going to do like 70%. Don't say you want to exhaust the 70%. It is not a guarantee. They only have run the algorithm that it's possible. So you look at it. If they say the coin is going to do 100%, you cut off from, put your mind that I will do 60% of it. All right? They say the coin is going to do 100%. Just make yourself okay. And once I do 70%, I'm okay. Now, once that 70% is done, cut off from the market and wait for either the coin reversing down or go to another coin that they mentioned again that has not achieved the target goal. You get it? And those are the things I tell people. It is not about speaking English and all of that. It's all about designing your pattern. Now, you have fraction. You have fraction, how you have not recorded how much you put into the market. You have checked fraction on how much you want to, partition in the portfolios. And then after the portfolios, you have fraction how much profit you want to make. Now listen to me. Don't buy at the middle or at the top. Always buy at the bottom. Please, your profit should not be, don't be carried away by your profit on dollar. Be carried away by your profit on the coins. Now, using example, you have bought 20 Litecoin or 4 Litecoin, 5 Litecoin, 20 EOS, 40 NEO, and 2 Ethereum. Now, when you have sold, let's say you come into the market when Litecoin was $110, and you have ride the market to $130, and you have sold the volume you had. Now, you must wait for the market you will buy with Litecoin, or if you want to buy the Litecoin again, you must ensure that that money you have sold, you are on profit already. The next buying you are buying, so you should make sure that if it was 5 you bought before, ensure that what you are buying now is up to like 6 or 7. Are you getting it now? Ensure that it's up to 6 or 7. If it's still the same 5, you are not making money. You thought you are in profit, you are not in profit. Once you have a loss in your asset, then you are not in money. So I have sold 5 Litecoin and I'm already on profit. I'm waiting for reversal. When it reverse, and maybe reverse to $60 or $80 or $90, you're able to buy like 7 instead of the 5 you sold. Now, it ride up again back to like $140. When you sell, you should know that you are going to be more profit. Okay? So then when you not need to buy, know that the volume of that Litecoin you are buying now should not just be only the 7 you sold again, but up to like 8 or 9 or 10. These are the things you must be very careful with. It's not about just I buy, I sell, I buy, I sell. Not about scalping. There's some you scalp, which I will tell us you can scalp some. Then there's some you can buy shitcoin. So I'm going to tell us about that. So setting up your pattern is very important. Okay. As a fraction for your shitcoins. Fractions on profit on your shitcoin. How do I mean by shitcoin? There are coins they will mention as like this, like they are pumping them. Don't pick your, if you have, out of your 100% of your assets, you can just take like 2 or 3% and buy some of those shitcoins. Because those shitcoins could just do something wonderful at its strength, come out of the market. And don't wait too long on shitcoins. Even if they are pumping it, just exit the market and be on profit. Don't return back. Okay? Then the next is that taking profit is very important. So let me tell you, taking your profit, you can take profit to stablecoin, which is the USDT I mentioned. You can take profit to your bank account. So don't say, but I want to beg you, once you take money to your local bank account, your Naira or whatever local currency you are using, don't always eat it. Excuse me. Don't always eat that profit. Taking profit is to have what we call cash, so that when the market winds down again, you can attack the market again. Please be very careful. Taking profit is not about, I made this profit, you waste it. Don't waste it. And why I always encourage people, you can take profit to USDT in the exchange platform, you can take profit to your external blockchain wallet or whatever type of wallet you are using, then taking profit to your local bank account. Let me tell you where you can take profit to your local bank account. Maybe when you have made some crazy profit, and at that time, you have withdrawn the money to your blockchain or whatever, and the coin is still going on. People are just looking for Bitcoin they want to buy, and people are now bidding for good exchange price. So there are times that many people want to sell, you now see that the exchange rate will drop. So when you see that a lot of people want to buy, and you have, then you can convert to Naira. Now, once you convert to Naira, leave your Naira there, continue your trading. Now, what happens? Once this thing happens, now that price of Bitcoin come down, and then some people will just offer to sell at, see, just give me, just needed money. That's the time you should buy, okay? So just go there and say, okay, how much do you want to sell? Okay. Now, I remember I think on this forum, you guys are, I bought some coins, the other day because I got information price was going up and the exchange rate they were offering was affordable. I just have to buy it. But if you don't have cash, you'll be frustrated. You need to say I have cash. If to say I have cash. So that's the essence of putting money in your cash. Okay, so let me go very quickly now. I'm going to share the page with you. Take note of what I've said. buy a journal or a notebook, record your opening stock, understand Satoshi, then draft your pattern by how much you put in, how much in fraction, how do you segment it to the coins. Don't trade many coins at the same time. Don't buy coin at the middle or at the top. Always buy coin at the down, especially when the market has not moved, so that when it moves, you're already on profit. Don't always be carried away by the green, candle, because once it's green, many people are buying, and then once you start having red, many people are selling. When you wait till when many people are selling, you perhaps the market can drop against you. Okay, so thank you very much. So I want to share with you now a page on how trading is done. So I want to go to Binance. Okay, this is one of my Binance accounts. Okay, so this is Binance account. Be careful. Okay, the market is even coming more greener. Okay, this is my Binance account. All right, so I've showed you something. Now, some of you that are using phone, if you are using phone for your trading, okay, you are using phone for your trading. There's something I will tell you. So don't think that the future will look like when you are using a computer. So if I'm using a computer, once I log in, please get yourself used to this thing. And look at it. See funds here. Funds, this is funds. See balance, see deposit, see withdraw, transaction history, whatever. Now, anytime you have opened your account, your Binance, of course, many of us know how you can click on deposit. So once you click on deposit, you can now, I don't know, Nigeria, I'm not sure we are allowed to use this place to buy. Then just click here and type BTC. Or you want to credit your account with BTC, then you click on BTC, and then it shows you the wallet. One of the good things that Binance will just have the same wallet for you that you have been using. Then you go to your Bitcoin wallet. This is like blockchain wallet, for instance. Let's say I want to now send in money here. Okay, this is blockchain wallet. Then you come here and then, so let's say I want to send $400, which I'm not sending. I put it here. I put it $400. Okay, and then continue. Then once it's been credited, once your account is being credited, please ensure you have everybody have your blockchain wallet or any type of wallet provider you want to be making use of. It's very important. Now, having credited your Binance, it won't come immediately. So you'll need to exercise patience. It's different from when you are using Yobit. Yobit will show pending deposit. So, but here will not show anything. Once it's being confirmed, log into your account again. As you log into your account, just come to exchange. Now, before I proceed, if you are using phone for your trade of your Binance, see what you are going to see. I just hope this can show you on the Binance here. Just a moment. This is Binance. Okay. Just a moment, guys. We need to be very smart with this. Now, this is Binance. I want to show you something. Okay, can you see? This is Binance. If you are using mobile app of Binance, so if you look at it, you will see home, market, trade, home, market, trade, funds, and account. Now, basically, when you are using mobile app, if you want to fund your account, just click on fund. Okay, this I'm not logging in, so I might not be able to see. You click on fund, you will see deposit. You click deposit if you are using mobile app. Once that is done, the most thing you are going to be making use of is market or trade. So when you click on market, show you something like this. Then you now need to locate, you can see BNB, you can see BTC, you can see altcoin, and you can see USD. Now, the money you have sent in is Bitcoin, so ensure you click on BTC, the one that will have to be highlighted in yellow, rather than the way it was highlighted in BNB. Remember, I said we're going to be making use of BNB, BTC, and USDT, or True USD. Now, once that is done, you have clicked on BTC. Oh, which coin do you want to buy? Then look at this place. Look at this, it's a search button. Then you have to click on the search button. Okay, when you click on search button, which coin do I want to buy? Let's say MTL, MTL. You type it. Once I type MTL, MTL is paired only with Bitcoin and Ethereum. So let's say I want to buy Matic. Matic, so that Matic is paired with more currencies. Okay, Matic is paired with BTC, BNB, and USDT. So I want to use, what do I want to use to buy my Matic? BTC. So I now click, look at the center one, I click on BTC. Now when you click on BTC, you see it show you buy, sell. Then what do? I click on buy. Once you click on buy, I'm showing those of you that will use your phone, because you will still use your phone. Many of us will use our phone for convenience. So you will now see, it shows the trading, catalog now on how you can buy. You now check how much is the BNB or how much is the Matic and how much do they ask you to buy it. Now, Matic now is 338 Satoshi. Now you can understand when I was talking about Satoshi, is 338 Satoshi. Then, but they asked me to set my price to buy it at 200 Satoshi or 300 Satoshi. So I have to adjust the price. I type 300 Satoshi. Okay? I type 300 Satoshi. So as you type 300 Satoshi, then you now come down. How much money do I want to use to buy it? You can see on Binance, it shows you 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. What does that mean? That is, the Bitcoin you have, if you click on 25%, use 25% of my Bitcoin to buy this Matic. All right? So you now click it, and it shows you how many 25% of that your money will buy with Matic. It shows that, then you click on buy. Now listen to me. Once you have done that, there are two places here you must take note. It will show you success. Successful does not mean they have bought for you. It means you have successfully placed the order. Now look at open orders. You have to click on open orders on your system. Look at open orders and trade order history. Open order shows you those orders you have placed that have not been executed. Okay? So you have placed order for sale or placed order for buy. It will be there at the open order. So you can go there. Oh, they have not bought. Maybe you want to now change price. You discover that the price they gave you, they say it's still going to come down. You want to quickly cancel it before they execute it. You can cancel it. Remember, please, once you cancel any order, you are not charged. Until a transaction is executed by a system, nothing will be charged on your money. And so with that, you have to say, okay, I know. I wanted to buy it at 300 Satoshi. Now that's like it's coming down. I don't want to buy it again at all. Or I want to set price at 200 Satoshi. You cancel it and go and reset the price. So they return back your Bitcoin and then you set the price. Now, the order history on your phone shows you those things you have placed for sale and those things you have placed for buying and they have executed it. Or those things you canceled, then you will see them there. So sometimes when you don't know how your trade happened, go to trade history or order history. Now, but using system is, look at it, where you come to is what? Exchange. Many people use basic, but I tell people use advanced. It gives you more better market clarity. So you click on advanced. Okay? So as you click on advanced, it shows you this. You can see Bitcoin is actually fluctuating again. So as you click on advanced, it brings you back here to the trading view. Okay? So having brought me back to the trading view, you can see the Bitcoin is consolidating. This is what we call consolidation. Bitcoin came down to 7.5 and moved up again to $8,014. And now it came down and consolidated. So it's actually consolidating. So it's none of your business. And I want to trade now. If you see this account now having about how much? 1,000. I'm having 1,341 USDT. What does that mean? It means the money I have in USDT is this. Now, in BTC, it's telling me I don't know how. Now, I want to trade. Now, why do I have this? Because I have converted some Bitcoin when Bitcoin was up to USDT. So as Bitcoin come down, my USDT remained the same. And that's what it means. So now, let's go back now and said, you can see, now when you come here, you see order, open orders, just like what I told you, order history. Because on computer, it will give you more wide range of information. Now, trade history, funds. I want to see the funds in my wallet. So it showed me this is the funds and all of that, and in their various portfolios. So it showed me I have this, all this. Okay. So what I have, it showed me I have, see here. Okay, it showed me I have some Matic, some EVX, some gas. Okay. Show me I have NEO, I have IOTA, I have EOS, I have Ethereum, and the USDT. Now, so what do I do? Now I've come here. Look at the basic thing you do here, please. Basic thing you do here is buy and sell. And your buy and sell, you can place order and go away for sell and place order for buy. All you need is at some interval, you can come back. There are tools I will give to us to monitor what's the market doing so that you know where you to come in to come and check, right? Either you come in or not, once the price gets to your rate, they will trigger the sales. Now, if you look at it here now, I can show you history here. Let's say I want to buy Ethereum. Let me see what Ethereum is doing because I bought Ethereum the other time, ETH. Okay, I think I bought Ethereum at 240 something, and then it came down to 22 something, 226. Assuming it was 226, I bought Ethereum, and Ethereum ended up doing 245. Then I might have sold at 245. If I had bought 2 Ethereum or 4 Ethereum, 2 Ethereum at 240 or 226, and I'm selling at 240 something, that means about 20 something dollars times 2 or times 3 of what I bought, I will earn about 60 something dollars. That's a profit. So don't be greedy. If you check that percentage, it's already a big percentage, because look at the candlestick move from here to here. Now, there are things I will need to show us on this. We call this thing exponential moving average indicator. All this line. Look at this red line. Look at this purple line. Look at this yellow line. Then look at this blue line down here. Now, anytime the market, like this market now, Ethereum, is trying to break this resistance. Look at this candle, this stick, this exponential moving average. This yellow one is what determines the movement of the coin upward. Now, you can see here now, the resistance, it dropped. After dropping, you want to break the, the line, the bottom line, to break the resistance. Now, anytime you see that the coin is drafting down below this red, that is a bearish market. When the market is now bullishing or mooning, this red line, exponential moving average, will come down. You'll be surprised that this yellow line will be up, this purple will follow it, while this red will be down. Then the market is bullish. Such market, if they ask you to buy it, be careful. Once you come into the market and they say this coin have a very good potential, but it's already, the red is down, very, very down, and the yellow and the purple is up. That means the market has passed where you should enjoy it. Right now, you can see the market is good to ride. Okay, so I'm just showing us all of this so that you will be conscious of. Let me check Matic. Okay, because this is a sign of bearish market. I've just told you. This is a sign of bearish market. Red up, while all this one down. Now, bullish market. Let's see this coin, NAS. Okay, can you see NAS? NAS coin, you see now the red is down, the purple is at the middle, while the yellow is up. Now, can I tell you something? This coin now is not good for you to buy right now. It's delicate. Why is it delicate? This coin has been down for some time and it just broke the resistance. Now, after breaking the resistance and maintain all-time high, it's bound to take a downtrend again. So that's why we tell people don't buy any coin at the middle or on top. Be careful. Okay. Now let's check this coin now. GXS. Now, like this market now is coming down. If they ask me to buy this coin, there's a signal for you to buy this coin. It's a good market. Why? When it finishes this downside, it is natural that it will maintain a kind of consolidation that is sideways and now break up. So at the time it's going to break up, you're on profit. Okay? So don't always buy coin on top or at the middle. It could be dangerous. We could lose a lot of money. Okay? Neo, I'm still going to show you guys something very important. This is Neo. Oh, I set Neo at $14. It didn't go there. Oh, I set this Neo to be sold at $14 and it got to $12.46. You can see I have $18, I have $14 to be sold. And so it never got there. And IOTA, it's the long market. So it's still at the bearish market. I set it at $1.1. So it's still at 42 cents. So anytime it just blow up, so you don't stay with the market, you just put it, do your other things you're doing, keep yourself going on, and you don't need to sit down with the market. So IOTA, I just place the price. I'm just showing you this, and I'm going to show you how you place your price and manipulate the market. So you use USD, you use BTC, you use BNB as an exchange currency. Okay, so but most often you use USD, you use BTC. Now it is when you must have started trading and you are making profit and you put your profit back to USDT. You will now have USDT to trade other coins. Please take note. Now, assuming you are fresh, you just bought in Bitcoin and you are told to buy Litecoin, NEO, and US. So you come in, this is BTC. So when you come here, ordinarily, what you are going to see, when you come here, what you are going to see is this. It's going to show like this. So be careful. By default, when you come in, it's going to show like this. BTC/USDT. Then what are you actually looking for? You want to buy Litecoin with Bitcoin. Then you click here. And once you click here, you click back here. Click on BTC. That's the market you are going to. Because the currency you want to spend to buy Litecoin is BTC. Then you now click and type what? LTC. That's the search button. LTC. Wow. This is serious. Wow. This is serious. Doesn't mean I didn't buy any Litecoin. Wow. See, Litecoin. $126. Man. So 129. Man, it's damn crazy. So you can see Litecoin, what it has done. You can see how it's galloping. It's just galloping, just galloping. So it has come down from 129 to 126. So you can imagine somebody who bought it at $111. That's 110, 111, and it got to 126. So if you're at $110 to buy Litecoin, okay, $110. Just a moment, I want to show you something. So let's say you buy Litecoin, $110. You bought like 5 Litecoin. You bought like 5 Litecoin. That's $550 for 5 Litecoin at 110. And right now it got to 126. So let's say you are even selling at 126. So you now say 126 times 126 times 5 Litecoin. That is 630 minus 550. So you have $80 profit already. What if you sold at 129? So times 129, 129 129 multiplied by 5. So 645, okay, minus 550. That's $95 only on 5 Litecoin you must have bought. That's crazy, right? And so that's what we tell people when it has to do with the market. So you can see Litecoin now. So, but if it's the market, you are just starting Litecoin against BTC. Okay, so Litecoin against BTC, you click BTC here, then see Litecoin here. Click Litecoin. What it then means, what has known? You say in 24 hours, Bitcoin has risen up, but Litecoin has grown with 7.64% growth against BTC. Okay, let me show you one example. Let me just do something now. I have some USDT and Litecoin is still going up. So I just, okay, let me buy some Litecoin. Look at it. This is then USD, and I say Litecoin. And so Litecoin, we saw it at 126.8. So and I say, okay, I want to buy some Litecoin. 126.70. Okay, so I want to buy how many Litecoin? I want to buy like 2 Litecoin. So if I say 2 Litecoin, look at it. With what? With USDT, then I say buy. So as I click buy, it said buy limit order created, submitted, blah, blah, with these 2 Litecoin. And then it shows, look at it here, down here, that I'm buying 2 Litecoin with 126.70 cents to buy 2 Litecoin for me. The 2 is going to cost me $253.40. And so once the price gets to that, they sell for me and collect my USDT. You can see that my USDT that was 1,300 and something dollars is now 1,000 and some dollars and some cents rather, or some $86, $87. Once the market gets to the range at which I place the price, they sell for me. I can even still sell another price and say $125. So let me check here now. This is this. I say okay. Oh, who they bought for me? Can you see? So they charge me some fraction of Litecoin, 0 point something, and that's why you're seeing I'm having what? I'm having 1.998 Litecoin. That's what they have. That's what they are giving to me. Okay, can you see? And so let's say I'm raising price now that when they fall down to 124, so I say $124, buy another 2 for me. So I say 2. Buy another 2 for me. So you say at 124, 2 is 248. Then I click on buy. So the price will be there. They will not execute it for me because the price hasn't come down again to that. But anytime it comes down, they buy for me. And that's how the market works. And so if I want to sell now, let me show you something. I come here and say when Litecoin get to $135 or $140, sell for me. So I place price, say 140 and say 50% of my money. So 50% of my Litecoin is going to be 0.99, and then I click on sell. So the price at 140, sell half of it for me, and then it plays the price, and then that's how you place the market. So now, please, I want you to know something about this trade. Now, here you have the markets. Here you have what is called stop limit. Now, in our own trade, it's only beginners that use stop limit. When you have the right tool to do your market, you might not need stop limit. But as a beginner, you need stop limit. What do you mean by stop limit? It's still the same when you buy. Say, if the market you want to place on stop loss. For instance, I've bought Litecoin at $126.7, and I said, please, I want to put a stop limit. That my coin I place at 120. That if the coin is going to fall, once the price is at 120, okay, I click sell. They won't sell for me. They put it as stop limit. Okay, at 120, I say, okay, 120, and I put here 119. Then I put the total of my coin, 100%. Then say sell. Anytime the market fall down and they sell for me, that's what we call stop loss. So even if the price come down, they sold for me at 120 and the price come down to 85. That means I've cut some losses. Then I can use that money and buy it back at the base. As it's returning back, I'll be on profit. You get it? And that's what we mean by using stop limit. Now, Here, market, I don't encourage people to be using market price. Don't use market price to buy market. Because if you use that, you can only do that maybe if you are rushing on the target of like when Binance do what we call Binance Launchpad. Then you can use market price. Because when you use market price, it means they will give to you immediately, but it's whatever the market is fluctuating at that they will give to you. So be careful not to. So always let your caution be on this limit. So you place price and go away. Anytime the price gets to that limit is when they will buy for you. So be careful, guys. Don't fall victim of the trade. So God bless you. So I think you get all what I've said here. And then those are the bases on how to manipulate the market. Okay. So you need to manipulate the market. You need to learn how to organize yourself on the trade so that you don't fall victim unnecessarily. And so if that is done, and how to make withdrawal, maybe in another video, I can give you guys how to make withdrawal in the market. You have make your money. Okay, now there's something I need to let you know. If you have made profit, all right, if you have made profit, on your coin, either Bitcoin or Litecoin, that's when you use this USDT. Let's say you have earned Litecoin, you have bought it with BTC, and you are already on profit. You now want to remove the money to be stable so that the coin come down, your money is there. So you just click on USDT, look at it here. So USD, and then you say BTC. And then you come down here. How many BTC do you have? Let's say you have 2 BTC. So, okay, you have bought BTC at $5,000. You now say, Bitcoin now is at $7,900 or $8,000. You put 8,000. And then how many BTC? You say all. Then it shows you how much it's going to be. You click on sell. Then immediately, once it's 8,000, they cut that market for you to 8,000. So once they cut it to 8,000, you are already good. Okay. Now the market now come down to like 6,000. You can go back again and say BTC, USD, and then you click on BTC here. Then once you do that, you already have USD. Let's say they have sold this for you, and BTC now is at 6,000. You now come down here and then say BTC 6,000, buy for me. All right? I can come in here like this. Let's say this is my money. Bitcoin, let's say I say when Bitcoin come down to $6,800, buy for me. I say with how much? I say with my half or 25% of my money. So 25% of my money we buy how many? 0.03 BTC. That's $209. I click on okay. So I click on that. So I'm not doing that now. So that's why I have to cancel the order. I think it's like they bought my Litecoin for me. Let me check. $124. Just a moment, guys. Okay, have they bought it? Oh, they have not bought it for me. Okay. So assuming I want to buy BTC, and I come here, the USDT and BTC. Okay. And I say, okay, BTC now is at this. I want to buy BTC. With what? With USDT. I say $6,800. I use my $25. Buy BTC for me. All right. Say I click what? Buy. So as I click buy, it's saying when the price of Bitcoin come down to $6,800, buy 0.03 BTC for me. And then the market will be there that way. Nothing will happen to it until the price come down. So that's the market for you, and then understand the market trend and activities. And I can still come back when I see that the market is not favorable or the market is going to drop below that $6,800. I can come down and cancel the order. And those are the basic things you need to know. And like use those information I have given to us initially to understand the market situation. Trading is not learned in one day. And that's why I say you need to belong to a community. Now, let me log out here. Let me go here. The same way we have talked about Binance. All right, we'll talk about Binance. Let me show you another thing on Yobit, and I can tell you some things you need to understand. Yobit, Safari, share. All right, thank you. Safari, share. Let's go to Yobit. Look at Yobit here. So Yobit and Binance are not the same. Their pattern of operation is not the same. So I need to let you know so that you don't, you're going to log into Yobit and expect every future you see on Binance to be available on Yobit. It's not applicable. So understand that they are different futures, but they serve the same purpose. Okay, they serve the same purpose. So, but not the same futures. Okay, so look at this Yobit. I think it's coming up the network. Let me just pick it up here. Okay, so let's just come up. Okay, can you see now? So you can see how is it? How is moving here? This is Yobit. What you see is you can see withdrawal deposit. Once you open Yobit, it's free for everybody to open and use. I can send you guys link to open your Yobit link, and then so you see plus, you see negative. Okay, so if I want to deposit, I click on plus sign for BTC. So it's trying to bring up the wallet so you can see the wallet. I copy it and go to my blockchain wallet and pay in the money. Once you send it, you say awaiting deposit will show here. So the next, once it's been confirmed, you click on trade. That's different on Yobit. You click on trade. You don't go to advance or click on exchange advance. Or here you just click on trade. Some use market but can waste so much time. So click on trade, then scroll down here, see search here, then ensure that it's on BTC, then you click on search button here. What do I want to trade? Let's say it's KBC coin. Okay, this is KBC coin. That is Karat bar coin. Is what I want to trade. For instance, I click on KBC. It shows KBC slash BTC, and the money you have funded in BTC will show here. That's your balance. And then I want to buy KBC. Let's say I want to buy KBC at 680 Satoshi. 680 Satoshi. Remember Satoshi when I talked about Satoshi from the beginning of the training. And how many do I want to buy of the KBC? Let's say I want to buy 1,000 or 10,000 units. And it shows you how much. See, there is a fee that will be attached. Always check how much you have and how much is showing here so that it covers both the charges and the money you want to use to buy your coin. Then you click on what buy. If I click now, it's going to tell me I do not have, say, insufficient fund available in wallet of this, second currency of the peer. So that means I do not have money, I cannot buy it. Now you can see now this my account have about 3,736. Let's say I have bought the KBC and I want to sell it. I say when it's at 1,500 Satoshi, please sell for me. How many do they sell for me? Let's say I say just sell 1,000 pieces. Now 1,000 pieces is going to be 0.0149 because it's going to be 0.015. Then the charge is about 0.0000. That's about 3,000 Satoshi. I click on sell. If I click on sell here, this is sell sending. Okay, and once that is happening, you see it shows you about it is in my order history. It will be there. Why will it not sell now? Because the price has not triggered up to 1,500 Satoshi. And that's what you do. And that's how you trade, on Yobit. And so let's say I want to trade EDC. That's another coin I've been trading on Yobit. EDC is called Edina coin. And so you can see the volatility. When you see a candlestick of a coin doing this way, it's a coin that is to be traded because you can make money. It's always going up and down. Okay, so I have some. You can see I have some order of here. I have about 16,600, 5,000, 10,000 units. I say when it's at 90 Satoshi, 85 Satoshi, 90 Satoshi, this will sell. How much is it now? 52 Satoshi. Do I need to sleep there? No, I do not need to sleep there. Anytime the price gets to the place, it triggers and they sell for me. And I can still place price to buy. I can say I want to buy if I have some BTC, and I say I want to buy at maybe 45 Satoshi. Look at it now, it's there. I can still place price and say when it's at 100 Satoshi, 100, 100 Satoshi. How many? All. Just click it and then pack all, and then it says this is the volume. I click sell. Then it plays the price to be there. You can see it has been added. And those are the stuff you need to learn when it comes to Bitcoin and Bitcoin trading, cryptocurrency trading, and all of that. So this is Yobit, and so I've told you it's different from Binance and all of that. So there are reasons we use other exchange platforms too. I think I need to show another coin here. Let's share here our Google Chrome again. Okay. So now let's see. This is Crest24. I told some of us to open Crest24 the other time on our trading, and Crest24, the coin we are buying is actually falling seriously. The coin is going down, 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 down. And so I think that should be the best time to buy, but everybody will be panicking. And I have a lot of money I pump in here, about $1,000, $2,000 already. And but the price is totally, totally down. Crest24, once you open and you log in, you can see accounts. Okay, because this is another environment entirely. You can see accounts. So if I click account, you can see my money. My money that was about 1.4 Bitcoin, 0.14 Bitcoin is now 0.044. That's totally down. And so it's risky. And so nobody will tell you. So you can see I just have some other place for sales. And so where do you come? Once your money is funded, you come to markets. So you click on markets. So when you click on markets, let's say, like I told some of us to buy THX the other time, and then it's actually coming down more and more and more. You can see the volatility it has done. It has already told on us before we know that we will have scalped it because it went up seriously and came down again. So now you see BTC, you want to buy the coin with BTC, you want to buy the coin with Ethereum, you want to buy the coin with stable coin like PAS, USDT, True USD, and all of that. You want to buy the coin with fiat, no, I don't know which that. So tokens. So the coins is token. That is THX. So you can see. Now, if you cannot find it, just search for it, THX, and then it brings you up to the coin immediately. So the coin has lost a lot of percentages, within these few days. So this is the coin. Then you scroll down, you can see that I have some are placed for sales and all of that. Then you come down here. How much do you have in your Bitcoin? So amount of Bitcoin. And what is the price? So you come down here and you see your Bitcoin. It's okay. I want to buy this coin at, okay, you can say at 0.00100 or 0.0009000. That's about 90,000 Satoshi. Then how many do I want to buy? I want to buy 20. It shows you how much in your BTC. Then you click on buy. And once you click on buy, of course, I do not have money. They're telling me not enough fund. Then once that I have enough money, it's executed anytime. Then you want to sell the same thing. You come here and let's say they have bought like 30 for you or 20. And then you come here and place order. Let's say I place order up at, let's say, okay, just see, this is this 0.00 3000. That's 300,000 Satoshi. How many do I want to sell? I say I want to sell 20. Okay, you can see that if I sell it at that 20, look at it from here, and I say sell. Of course, I do not have anything, so it's not even highlighted. And so, okay, showing, it's going to tell me not enough funds. So that's simple. And so many of us are finding Crest24 very difficult. It is not difficult, it's very simple to use. It's very simple to manipulate for the trading exchange. All right, so guys, ladies and gentlemen, it's very important. I've just told us to be very careful. And the next video I'm going to send is why do we make use of those platforms and those things we can make use of for trading, and why do we recommend them for us to be using for trading? So I'm going to show us, in the next video, so that this video will not look too long and too bogus for you to comprehend at the same time. And thank you very much. And I'm going to entertain questions. If you have any questions, you can just ask me, and then I give you the answer. Okay? So have a nice time.